I bought my first One Punch Man manga way back in April 2021. It was actually an eBay auction for the first 9 books. I've been buying them ever since, and I really do enjoy the series. And volume 27, that's the latest one to come out from Viz. And I just keep buying them. I enjoy them. And I had to think, okay, first of all, what made me buy the manga was the anime, for sure. That first season by Madhouse, with the introduction song by Jam Project of the hero, with all the giant monsters, and then season 1 of One Punch Man was amazing. It's so good. Now, even season 2, which I've watched, the JC staff, not as good as season 1 animation wise, but it's not bad. I thought it was still pretty good. Can't wait for season 3 to eventually come out. That'll be fantastic as well. But I had to think, what do I really love about One Punch Man? Like, why do I like this series so much? Why do I keep buying the manga? And I've kind of come up with a list. Now, I love the characters, right? Saitama's the everyman with like ultimate power, but he has such mundane problems like money, making sure he has groceries. His biggest problem is that he's too powerful, that he doesn't have a challenge in fights anymore. Like, he can literally defeat anything in one punch. And now, oh yes, I should say One is the writer of this. Now, I'm not sure about One's real name, but he goes by One, so there you go. And this actually started way back in 2009. And it wasn't until 2012 that Yusuke Murata took over the art duties and they published as an actual manga. I guess my second favorite thing about One Punch Man is Murata's art. I love this guy. Was born to draw monsters as far as I'm concerned, and just cataclysmic events. And his Fubuki's pretty good too, actually. Some of the Japanese manga artists right now are just like top tier. I should actually do a whole other video on this. It's like 70s artists for comics here in the West, like American artists, were among, some of the best of the generation. The Japanese artists right now are among the best in the world. It took me a while to figure this out, but I think my favorite thing about One Punch Man is the fight scenes. And now, none of this would happen if you didn't have the characters or the art style or the world building or anything like that. But just, and this latest one, man, the Tatsumaki versus Psychos, this is everything I've missed from Western comics. Like, it's Akira level, like, destruction on scale, and even beyond that. It is amazing. Now, there's going to be spoilers in here, so I can't talk about 27 without spoiling some things. But basically, like, Tatsumaki and Psychos, Tatsumaki is one of the most powerful psychics on the face of the planet. We're talking like city destruction scale here is what she's capable of. But she goes up against Psychos, who was an old friend of her younger sister's, and Psychos kind of went bad or whatever, right? So she gets to a point where she is completely outclassed by Tatsumaki. She basically has to combine with Orochi, who is like the big bad evil monster of this thing. And literally, it's a battle of wills to see who can take over one another. And she becomes like this monstrous figure called Sairochi. And just the opening blast literally shears a slice off the earth itself. That is, I miss that whole like world destruction capabilities, like just that scale in comics that we never seem to get anymore. There are none of these galactic battles where heroes and villains have the capability to literally destroy worlds. Kind of blew my mind a little bit, and just the response that even Tatsumaki's even able to like go up against this. literally open rifts in the earth and drop these ginormous small town sized boulders that she's going to go to war here with with psychos, like the monstrous form of psychos. Just incredible. Yeah, what a fight scene. And Murata, man, he just, oh, he is so good at this stuff. His art is just on a whole other level. And I guess that's why, Murata's the principal reason why I'm still buying this manga. Like, I love the story, I love the characters, but quite honestly, I could get that from the anime if I wanted to wait that long, but just the artwork is really what's getting me there. And anyway, that's really, it's kind of a goofy cover, like compared to what's inside. The other thing I really like about One Punch Man is this guy right here, King. King has probably the greatest luck power in existence, and he doesn't even realize he has. It's just hilarious that he's attributed to like all of Saitama's past deeds and heroic feats and everything somehow have all landed on King's lap. So he's become like this huge, powerful ranking hero, even though on the surface he has no powers. He's like a normal guy, but he does have a power, and that is he has this unbelievable luck that just lets him get out of any bad situation somehow and find himself in good situations. I thought that was a really cool twist, because poor Saitama, who's trying, to be a hero and a great hero, nobody recognizes him for his deeds, but all that recognition has gone to King just because he's at the right place, right time, and people, oh, did you defeat that monster? What? Oh, you're a great hero. But yeah, so there's some really good ideas in there. I do enjoy the characters. There's a lot going on. The world building is good. But yeah, no, those fight scenes, man, with Yusuke Murata's art, so good. Anyway, that's me gushing. Yeah, so I'll be going to the show tomorrow. Hope to show you some stuff. We'll see if I can land what I want to land. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.